So the Giants came up short tonight, 23-16 to the Cowboys. Who's to blame for this? I blame Daniel Jones, or as I've decided to pet name him, Danny Dumbass. For those wondering, why do I call him this? Let's run down his track record in recent years. I mean, I also somewhat blame the color rush jerseys because those things are fucking cursed. We've only won once in those damn things. And that came against the Eagles last year, which was our final win of the season, mind you. But that said, what are Jones's biggest fuck up problems? Namely, his metal. If you remember what I said about metal in my Thibodeau rants, in my Tin Man Tibbs rants, I have stated that metal in this case, spelled METTLE, is hyperfocus, strengthening one's resolve to commit to one decision. The trade off is that it gives the person who applies it tactical tunnel vision, not seeing any other alternatives other than what they view as the best option. And Jones is cut from that cloth. And more often than not, it's a pain in the dick to deal with. Why? Because when Daniel Jones, I don't care if it's a pocket collapsing around him. The point of the fact of the matter is, don't if the pocket collapses around you and the defense is coming at you like a fucking freight train, do not hold onto the ball. Get rid of it. And unfortunately, Danny Dumbass doesn't understand that, and it leads him to getting sacked. 5 times he clutched onto that ball when he could have gotten rid of it, and he got stuffed. 5 fucking times he got stuck because he didn't let go of the ball, and he didn't get rid of the ball fast enough. Now, granted, it was an interception that who knows where the hell that was going that got the Giants beat tonight. And now Dallas holds the tiebreaker till at least Thanksgiving when we play them again in Dallas. And by that point, Dak's going to be back, so that's pretty much a lost game anyway. I mean, honestly, Jones, you wonder why people criticize you? Because of your stupid habit of clutching that ball, which leads to you getting stuffed, pounded, and pummeled. I mean, sure, there are times where you're able to show your brilliance with your legs, but the problem is you throw the team on your own fucking back. That doesn't work. You've got to let go of that ball when the pocket collapses around you and the line can't hold up. You half-witted, metal-minded, tin man, tunnel vision SOB. I'm sorry if I have the volume toned down a little. My mom's about to go to sleep and she's got to go get out of here by 6:45, 6:00, 7:00 tomorrow morning. And the point applies here with Jones. Do you understand, folks, why I don't call him Danny Dimes? I don't even call him Danny Derps. When he fumbled, I call him Danny Fumble Fingers. Now I'm just strictly sticking to Danny Dumbass because that's what he is, a fucking dumbass when he clutches onto the ball. And once again, another factor, the team plays like fucking Reggie Gigas in the first half. For those who don't get that reference, it's a Pokemon reference. It's from Pokemon, specifically the Gen 4 legendary Reggie Gigas, the last of the major Reggies, which got 2 new ones in the last generation. What's my problem with it? And why do I compare the team to this particular Pokemon? Simple. They share the same special ability. Slow start. And what does that do in the games? Simply put, it cuts Regigigas' stats. Physical attack, physical defense, special attack, special defense, speed, strength. All those stats get cut in half. That's my problem with the 2022 New York Giants. True, it's not last season clutch ball, but that said, Jones needs to learn to quicken the pace on his release so he doesn't get hit and crushed with the ball in his hand, leading to massive ass sacks. Of course, even if Gano's field goal attempt in the first quarter didn't get blocked, it wouldn't have mattered. We'd still lose by four. We get Chicago next week, a team who's more or less mirrored us. Beat a team that they shouldn't have beat in San Francisco in the opener. Granted, it was a mud bowl out in Soldier Field. Got their asses kicked by a divisional rival in Green Bay, and then barely beat a team you knew they could beat in Houston. Next week's game against Chicago, it's basically looking into a mirror. Simple as that. And then we have to fly off to London the week after to play Green Bay. And I don't know if Chris and Bad Dog are even going to bother getting up that early in the morning to call the game. We know Chris is going to the game against the Bears, so Bad Dog's on the call again. And I can't make the call on the game against the Packers because I don't have the NFL network. And thank God I chose not to call tonight's game because I would have been pissed to high heaven. Try it now, Sasuke. I made you a moderator. Try sending it to Raph again. My point is this, Jones. Either quicken your release before you get set of the ball, before you get sacked, or I'm going to petition Dable to replace you with Tyrod. You are not Joe Sheen's quarterback. You're a piece of shit from the Gettleman regime. This is your last chance, Jones, and you are fucking blowing it with this sort of shit play. This team needs to wake up out of the gate in the first half. Simple as that. Because we're not going to win if we're keeping doing what we did during the McAdoo days in 2016, i.e., winning nail biters and not scoring 30 or more points. Come draft, we need to get better linemen because Evan Neal did two things tonight: jack and shit, and the defensive line ran all over him. Don't you mean the Nats, since they got shut out tonight and did nothing to help the Mets, Andy P? Or is this Andy P dick a troll? I know that Shepard fell, Desmond. My point still applies. Jones needs to learn to get rid of the ball faster than he normally does. I know, Desmond. Shut up. The point still applies. Jones needs to get rid of the ball faster than he normally does. A quick release prevents a sack. And I hate Danny Dumbass Mark Roberts. We've cut some of the cancer in the form of David Gettleman, Joe Judge, and that entire coaching line. The last piece of the cancer that is the Gettleman era is getting rid of Jones, as far as I'm concerned. Barkley can stay, but Jones has got to go by 23 if the Giants fail to make the postseason this year. Simple as that. I've got nothing left to say tonight. Leave a comment, smash the likes, sub to the channel. Till next time. He comes and goes, Sasuke. Till next time. That's 2128 signing out. Goodbye. Good fucking night.